Hi, I'm Randy Donley.
And I'm Susan.
And we're here today.
Stop. Cut. Take two. Again. Go.
Okay. Hi, I'm Randy Donley.
Hi, I'm Susan.
And we're here today to talk about the big auction. I mean, we've got our probably largest auction of the year, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yes. 3 days coming up May 29th, 30th, and 31st. It's a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Thursday is the key word.
Yeah, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Everybody thinks it's over the weekend.
Yeah, it's pickup on Sunday. But preview starts on Wednesday at noon. So if you want to see what we have here, come on out to Donley Auctions, 8512 South Union Road to check out what we have here.
Mm-hmm. And our hours are really wonky for this auction because we go from Thursday to Friday night to Saturday and not Sunday.
Correct.
So it's a real unusual.
It's all listed on our website at donleyauctions.com. Make sure you check the schedule and the timing. The auctions start at 10, but we will have doors open at 8 with coffee and donuts. And don't forget, Friday night, we will have a catered meal here for those of you attending in person for our big Friday night extravaganza.
And that's catered by Joe from Joe's Place in Marengo, Illinois. It's a really great restaurant. It's got the whole Portillo look going and all the Petroliana and all the fun stuff hanging in there.
Great pizza.
The food is really, really good. So we're always proud to have Joe's cater this event.
It's Friday, and the auction starts at 6 o'clock Friday night.
So, friends just walked in, and it's nice to see J.D. Pervvis and his daughter Brandy.
Hello.
And I'm just so happy you stopped by today to look at the auction. What kind of goodies are you here to look at today?
Well, I was attracted when I saw the auction that we better come out and take a look because we're tied up on the Saturday that
for the slot show.
Things come up. So naturally, we asked if we could come by, and I like a little of everything, actually. But
you've been buying here for years.
Yes, I am. I am a customer. But I like Coke machines, coffee grinders, barber chairs, and salesman samples.
You've always been able to find something unusual. Did you not pick up a velocipede at the last?
Picked up a velocipede in your February auction.
Wow.
Yeah, we had a lot going on at the time, but yeah, came and picked that up. We're going to bring that with us to the jukebox show. My dad, he's an interesting collector because some things he keeps for his private collection, and then there's some things that we
all buy, sell to keep the hobby going, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
So how many years you been doing this, JD?
I have been a vendor, actually, a participant at the Coin Op show for more than 30 years.
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
And I guess I've been a collector of things most of my life.
Now, isn't it hard to believe, though, that where did the time go? I mean, 30 years ago, doesn't that seem like yesterday?
I know.
When we look around the slot show,
right?
It's just, it's been so much fun. What a great hobby this has been.
Yeah, it's been very good. And we enjoy all of the things. My house is full, and I enjoy every one of them. And if I tire of something or I find something else, I have to get rid of a piece.
Yeah.
So usually that's a hard choice to make, but we'll take it to the show and sell it.
But I think that's the way really I am right now, too. I mean, we've got so many items, and when one comes in, I'll look at my collection and weed out too, because you can only fit so much stuff in the house.
Right.
Otherwise, we don't want it to become a hoarder house.
Right, exactly.
We've seen enough of those, have we not?
Yeah.
We're looking forward to the slot show. The slot show has new owners, new management now, and we're excited for change too. I mean, the past owners did a really great job keeping it together.
Yeah.
And now it probably needs some new blood pumped in, and we need new collectors too.
Right.
Yes, new collectors. Yeah. I'm kind of glad to have joined my dad over the past few years. It's been good for me because I feel like, I can bring in other younger blood as well. And yeah, I just now have a greater awareness of, what all this is.
Exactly. So our podcast, one of the things we're always trying to do is remind 20 and 30-year-olds we need you in the hobby, because I know I've become a dinosaur. I'm not saying JD has here, but we are the old timers in the hobby, so we need new blood, and always looking forward to it. So anything else? Tell anybody out there you're really searching for. Is there that one item that is the holy grail that JD's looking for right now?
Oh, there's a few of those.
Oh yeah, there's a few, but I enjoy a variety of things, and I'm a car nut on top of that. So we always look at what you've got available, and over the years, of course, there's always something.
Yeah.
So. And a lot of times I've tried, but wasn't able to catch up with what I wanted.
There you go. That's a good point.
That's
never overspend. Don't just keep your hand up at the auction. Well, I like it when you do that, but that's not the way to buy it.
It's a sign that the Donley auction folks usually gather up only the very best.
Well, thank you for that.
So that's one thing that we.
There we go. There's the endorsement we love to hear. So. For now, we're going to wrap this up, and we'll see you. So when you're at the show, make sure we'll come by your booth and say hi, and try to do some more filming from there.
Well, thank you very much.
Yes, thanks for the opportunity. All right.
Thanks.
Yes.
Hey, buddy.
Yes, nice to meet you.
We're here at the barn with Bob and Nick and a whole bunch of
Model A parts.
So what are you doing?
Well, we are in the process of getting the boxes and getting all this stuff down, and then trying to sort through it and put it in. It's so much mixed up here that we're trying to put it together to try to make some kind of sense and get it ready for the auction. We have everything here to build your Model A. I mean, we've got the wheels, we've got the bumpers, we've got engine parts, we've got lights, we've got seats, we've got upholstered stuff over here. So we can put a car together if you want. This was a man's collection, lifelong collection that he was into Model A's, and he passed away about 10 years ago. And I knew the fella, and so I'm helping him get the stuff sorted. Well, Nick is a strong arm.
I'm just the one doing the heavy lifting.
He's doing the lifting. We're trying to really just get the stuff off the shelf. Probably the sorting won't take place until next week or so. I think this is at least a month-long project.
Well, I'd probably say longer than that.
Come over here. I'll show you. Most people don't know some of these things, but like there's a difference. This is a 1928 radiator shell. This is a 1929, yet they look alike, but notice here how where the crank hole is, it's rounded. Notice how over here, it's got a flare out. And if you're restoring a car to show, that's important. If you're restoring a car to enjoy, it doesn't matter.
So what got you interested in Model A's?
Well, I've been in it since I was 14 years old. I'm 82 now. When I was going to high school, I went past this gas station and there was this old Model A Ford. I didn't know what it was. I came home and I said to a friend of mine, I says, I think it'd be neat if we got one of those old Model A Fords and kind of restored it. And he said, okay. Well, the next weekend, he's gone to Wisconsin and comes home on the weekend pulling a Model A. We joined the Model A club. With the Model A Ford, it's probably the best car for someone to get into if they want to get into the old car hobby, because technically, there were 5 million of them built in the 4 years. There's still over 1 million of them still on the road today.
They only made them for 4 years.
4 years, 1928 to 1931. Before that was the Model T from 1909 to 1927. The Model T was a 3-type pedal car. It was not easy for a lady to drive the car. What they had is they had like 3 pedals. You had a clutch pedal, you had a brake pedal, but then in the center, there was a pedal that stuck up. That was called the reverse pedal. And you think of the shifting, you got a first, second, and third. Well, the Model T, you pushed a lever forward, you stepped on the clutch pedal, you pushed it in, the car started to move, and you were in low speed, and when you let the pedal out, you were now in high speed. So you didn't have a technically shifting. Then when you wanted to go in reverse, it was a little bit more complicated because you had to pull the lever back, you had to step on the center pedal to put the car in reverse, and its transmission system was totally different. When they designed the Model A, they went to a brake, a clutch, and the gas pedal with a shifter on the floor, and it became known as the ladies' car because many women were able to drive the Model A, whereas they couldn't drive the Model T. I have a Model A. I've had 3, 4 of them through my lifetime. It was a national winning car, but we drive it now.
Nice.
And you show them for so long, and then you'd start to drive them. And the Model A at that time sold anywhere from $200 to $400, depending on what body style.
But in the 20s, $200 was a lot.
That was a lot of money. That was a lot of money, yes.
Why on earth was the Model T before the Model A? That's not alphabetical.
No, it's not. And that's a very interesting question because the very first car in 1903 that he made, he called it a Model A. And then he went into the alphabet. There was the Model N, there was the Model S, Model K, and to the Model T people, they think the early cars they're known as the alphabet cars.
Well, thank you for coming out here and doing all this. This is a lot of work.
Well, I'm enjoying it.
And thank you for being strong.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yes, I needed him.
Okay, so John calls me over to his desk to show me what? I mean, you seem pretty excited.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Well,
what's this pile of papers?
So this pile of papers here is a stack of land grants issued by the United States government back in 1823. It's signed by President James Monroe.
So is this one?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Here you have a president who, by federal law, had to sign when they were issuing land grants as the United States was growing west. By law, he had to sign.
So you're serious? In the early 1800s, the president had to sign all these documents himself?
Federal law, and it wasn't up until the 1830s or so that a president, did not have to personally sign these. So
this whole pile is presidential signatures.
All of these are James Monroe, and this is Millard Fillmore. Nobody cares about Millard.
Come on, I do.
Millard Fillmore is one of those odd presidents. Nobody knows what he did, but nonetheless, he signed a, to whom it may concern, a land grant. So
James Monroe is known for the Monroe Doctrine, among other things. I mean, so he's a pretty well-known, famous.
It was a feel-good time of the country where there's just expansion. In today's news, you have the whole controversies of presidents not signing anything personally. They use an auto pen. And
wait a minute. Auto pen? Is there a controversy about the auto pen right now?
Never heard of it. Yeah, but and it's funny. Auto pen signature templates. They're these huge round things. They don't look like a signature at all. But when you feed it into the machine reads it and then it signs the signature as it normally would. So it's a weird looking apparatus, but. As we were saying, there was no, Neil and I were talking about this yesterday, there was no auto plume that existed.
Well, so
back in the
these
day.
were probably, yes, signed by probably a quill pen.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so no.
Wow. So this apparently came all in with one consignor. Somebody collected land grants over the years. When are these going up in auction?
These would probably be in our Native American auction later this summer.
Okay, so we've got a Native American and Wild West auction coming up. We're combining several really good collections of Native American items, along with all of the goodies that have been at the Wild West town for years and years, now coming up for sale. Oh, by the way, that's Dash. Dash is my daughter's dog. She's out of town right now. John, thank you for showing us that today.
These are fun. These are,
I can't believe how many there are. Wow.
Well, and again, signed by the President of the United States. Sir, what are you doing today? Oh, I got to sit in, I got to sign land grants for the next 6 hours. Anyway, I thought it was something cool, and that's why I figured.
Not one, not two, but 20 land grants at Donley Auctions. You've seen it here.
At least a dozen.
We're done filming. Now we're going to count them and see who's right.
Okay, pretty darn sure.
Is that one?
10 James Monroe's and 1 Millard Fillmore.
11.
The girl line.
I saw you opening up this machine today, so I needed to do a little history on it and find out what the heck you were doing. Because this is a really cute gumball chewing gum machine. It's a 1 cent pulver, and it's lot 2077 coming up on Friday. So
it is. It's a pulver, all enamel, nice condition. But we got
we had a condition report on it today.
Condition report, and little things like this are important. Years ago, when somebody was prying this off the wall or something, they were probably stealing it. It got chipped up here, and it's been repaired. So those are things that we have to point out when we sell them.
Right.
And
so is this the gum that goes inside of it real quick? Show me the gum. They're called Two Chews, TOOCHOOS, little.
Yeah, and these are the gum shoots. Lines up in here.
So this little guy, he's called the Yellow Boy, and he's made of paper mache, right? He's paper mache. And I noticed you said he's got a little ding on his nose there, but what a great piece.
Overall, very, very nice piece. And there's one has a police officer in it too, a cop inside.
Yes.
It's pretty neat.
It's cop and robber. They have a cop and robber one too.
Yeah.
And these also came in different colors. They came in red, blue, green, orange, and yellow. So I think this is one of the earliest ones, is the red one. But this came out from the Pulver Chewing Gum Company in 1897.
Do you know where they were located? I don't.
In the U.S. I believe it was Philadelphia, but it doesn't say. But I know it was the United States for sure. Okay. Because I also wanted to look up a little bit about bubblegum. Because gum, of course, we have a lot of gum vending machines and gumball machines in the auction coming up. So I wanted to know, my question was, who invented bubblegum? Do you know? I'll tell you the answer in a second.
Okay, now I've got a question for you. When you say bubblegum, are you talking about the round gumballs? Or just bubble gum in general?
Bubble gum in general, because the candy-coated round gumballs were too wet and you couldn't blow a bubble with them.
Really?
So Walter Diemer, he's an accountant. He invented bubble gum in the 1920s. So that way, what he discovered is that the gum stretched more. It didn't stick to your face, and you could blow bubbles with it. So he would blow bubbles as his marketing strategy, and taught all of his salesmen how to blow bubbles. Well, Mr. Diemer, he's from Philadelphia. That's one of the big things Philadelphia is known for, is the invention of bubble gum, by the way. And he was playing with like the gummy substance at his work, and the only food coloring they had was pink. So that's why you see most bubble gum is pink today
what I remember.
because of that, right?
I remember a bazooka. That's what I
Right.
chewed when I was a kid. Bazooka Joe.
Sticky.
Little
and-
jokes inside,
Yeah.
little comics, Bazooka Joe.
And that was his big marketing thing, was to blow bubbles and showed everybody. So he traveled all over the world,
Wow.
setting up things and blowing bubbles and everything. And
Interesting.
then what I read here too was he never received any royalties for his invention.
Wow.
Can you imagine how much
Oh my
family would
God.
have now? I don't
Yeah, at
Might be a
fractions of
source.
cents, how much that would have.
Sore subject, yeah.
Wow.
So he never did. And Mr. Walter Diemer passed away in 1998. He died.
No.
He died of heart failure.
In 98?
Yes.
1998.
1998.
When did he invent this?
1928.
Wow.
1928. He was in his
I'll
90s.
be darned.
And you know what was interesting too? They found his body stuck underneath a classroom table.
Okay. More trivia from Susan. Yeah, but Pump is right.
Somebody laughed. Somebody laughed.
Not funny. Not funny.
No, it was actually under a
It is pretty funny, really.
underneath a movie theater seat. So
Okay. Okay. Good enough for now.
Okay. And that's the history of the gumball machines.
Okay.
And we have several of them coming up in our Friday night Spring Classic and also on Saturday. Don't miss the auction.
So for now,
I'm Susan.
and I'm Randy Donley, and we'll see you at the auction.